просто им платить за это, блядь. Это знаете, как выборы примерно. Вот выборы проходят какие-то. И ты там не хочешь голосовать за кого-то. Ну тебе дают гречку, блядь, и ты голосуешь. Ну похоже ведь, согласитесь. Есть что-то в этом. Пять минут горит нормально. Ну 5 минут это вообще классно. 5 минут. У меня обычно, если горит, так может до конца дня не отпустить. Так, ну ладно, что, берем гранаты или не берем? Нету гранат. Идем опять на лабу. Надеюсь, сейчас я вытащу катку, но что-то я уже сам в себя не верю. Столько лузов сегодня. Бля, лысый, ты заебал. Кот непослушный. Непослушный. Я думаю, самое время его в туалете закрыть. Пусть там посидит, подумает. Спасибо за затерянные в космосе. Вроде норм фильмец. Вчера с женой позалипали. Да, я тоже в него залипаю. Прикольно. Особенно там первые 3 серии вообще бомба. Дальше так уже. Ну, я не буду спойлерить ничего. Просто, на мой взгляд, стало хуже. Стало не так интересно. Способны. Так это... Я прочитал сообщение. Так это дают тупо всем или тем, кто смотрит? Теперь я ничего не понял. Потому что, судя по сообщению, это дают всем, а не тем, кто смотрит. Ну вот, получается, наебали, да? Что типа те, кто смотрит стрим получит какие-то бабки. Потому что мне говорили, что люди просто, если будете смотреть стрим, вы получите типа денег. Вот, а получается всем дают, правильно? Даже мне дадут? Вау. Бля, ну я рад. И мне тупо лям дадут, ребятки. Вау. Вот это счастье, а. А тебе зачем-то? В смысле мне зачем-то? Чтоб я смог по фолке сходить в рейд. Я тоже хочу много денег. Так, таблеточка, ты юзаться планируешь? Замечательно. Видели, он гранату кинул, блядь? Я в конце заметил его гранату, когда по нему начал жать. Вторая лестница, поднялся тип. Ну тут вообще пиздец творится. У меня вот тут где-то тоже тип сидит, вот тут. Я его слышал. А, так я догруз, блядь. Догруз секунд 40. Ой, бля, я думаю, откуда здесь столько типов-то, а? Ебать, чайки. Он на лестнице стоит. Ебать, они на него накинулись. Я подумал, там двое. И тут где-то тип все это время стоит. Я услышал, и знаешь, он здесь. Он вначале издал звук, он крался сюда. Потом услышал перестрелку, и он такой, блядь, не, лучше не пойду, буду сидеть до последнего. И сидит прям. Сидит и вообще не парит. Мост нет. Я думаю, он прям на лестнице стоит. Здесь бы хотелось бы выскочить вот сюда куда-то. Но там где-то враг. Сука, я не знаю, где он стоит. Скорее всего, это тот был, который на лестнице. Окей. Сделаем на эту ставку. Топористам счастья. Бля, такие топористы на лабе. У нас же ключ 200 тысяч. Сука, мне этот звук парит. Он где-то здесь сидит. Вообще 0 звуков издает. Я его услышал, я же не мог ошибиться. Да, он стоит здесь. В холодильнике он. Вроде как здесь, внутри. Бля, их там двое. Это ли холодильник, или вот здесь, за стеной? За хуйня. Бля, он в холодильнике стоит, это же надо. Ну какая тварь, блядь, зашла в холодильник и закрылась. Ой, блядь. Что с этими людьми? Его тяжело выбивать с холодильника. Его хуй убьешь там. Я вообще не вижу его. Там просто мрак. Но он там. Ой, блядь. Давайте хотя бы определим сторону. Холодильник. Левая или правая сторона? Хотя бы. Я пытаюсь двигаться, заставлять его двинуться там, но... Есть шанс, что он сюда залез наверх. Там есть позиция мышь. И когда я буду сейчас к нему пробегать, он ноги мои будет видеть. Но его нереально зарашить. Очень не хочется умереть в крысе. Это прям вообще пиздец. Это прям худшая смерть для меня. Просто он там сидит, и сейчас выйду и сдохну. Он живой. Блять, да как это? Я слышал 2 прыжка, я не слышал, чтобы он на лестницу забежал. Что со звуком, блядь? Ебучий. Кто-то слышал, как он забежал на лестницу или за ящик? Он просто 2 раза прыгнул, и звук пропал. Какой-то, блядь, очень странный тип. Видите, как они их тупо позицию спалили, они просто теряют голову, начинают бегать по локации. Непонятно, что творить. А че он там нормально ведь спрятался? Че он на меня бежал? Ну, реально тип нормально спрятался. Ушел за дверь туда вниз. Зачем он убегал? Он там мог похилиться, отличиться, закрысить хорошенько. Так, надо бейсбол. Бля. Мне бы вода не помешала, а тут стоит вода. Что за пушка? Да это такая обычная хкшка, как я всегда собираю. Только с другим прицелом. Вода 47. Уже боты заресались. Он туалет открыл, понял. Нормальный у него магазин. Прям одобряю. Справа стоит, окей. А слева есть? Справа в туалете, да? Бля, я сразу ему дал в голову и оно не зарегало. Я уже думал, не убил его. У вас вылетела игла? Блядь, игла. Игра вылетела, пацаны? Ну вам миллион возместят, не парьтесь. То есть у вас у всех вылетело, а я типа туз и играю дальше, да? Нормально. Это я фартовый. Тупо тузяка. Да дайте мне документы, я хочу диких за документы отправить, плиз. Уроды. Керенский, я в ближайшее время запишу ролик, как раз будет. Ну, ролик по поводу лута, по поводу с чем катать стоит новичкам. Там одежда будет, оружие будет обновленное. Я буду объяснять. В ближайшее время, может 3 дня, через 2 дня будет видос нормальный. Лысый. Давай марш. Кот решил заебать сегодня. Просто лезет и лезет на стол. По КД. Так, давайте возьмем вот этот укольчик замечательный. Его в себя вшторим. И пойдем к тем 2 красавцам. Бля, 18 прочки у него броня была. Серьезная. У меня враг в офисе. Это бот. Дырявый, наверное. Окей.
Чуваки, ваше мнение, серьга Majestic на плюс 4 за 40 лямов это нормально или дороговато?
This looks sick.
О, кстати, тут фак. Да, скорее всего, какая-то имена его босса будет. Blade Killer. Не знаю.
What's his name? What's his name? Нахуй. Captain Нахуй.
Капитан нахуй. Отправит вас в пешее эротическое путешествие на локации Маяк.
He's like, you know what's so funny about that? He's like, I've been calling this dude Rashad forever. And he's like, no one in my chat has corrected me once.
Yo, is this?
It's like
Yeah.
the long-awaited
yeah, dude.
mythical vector.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If that's a vector, what kind
Is
of
it gonna
what
have
caliber
that-
ammo is it gonna run?
45
Please.
45, right?
Okay.
45, yeah.
1200 RPM. Come on, you won't.
SRD 762.
You should. Yeah.
300 blackout?
Blackout suppressor, yeah.
What?
Dude, I'm loving the clothing.
You already need new caliber. 300 blackout.
Another bear jacket. Very nice.
Oh, yeah, I
bear
like that.
jacket.
Really good,
That's a
dude.
good jacket.
Yeah, dude. I'm a fool for cosmetics.
Yeah, me too.
I'm a fool for cosmetics with in-game money, dude. I know that.
Yeah, bring it on.
Some about to drop an easy grand on some drip, dude.
Streamer item?
No.
Is that the cultist devil book?
It's a spell book,
Yes.
dude.
That
You
is.
can- you can spawn your own fucking cultist minion. You know, go grab
Bro,
your
we
loot.
about to be
Yes,
magicians in
master.
here?
He's gonna be reading in one hand, stabbing with the other.
It just looks like one of those, you know, Necronomicons or something.
Oh,
Harry
Fireball,
Potter
that's
book.
oh my! This is the biggest thing
Tell
right
me
here.
there's a compass
Biggest
on that
thing,
watch.
2020. It does have a
Tell
compass,
me
dude.
there's a
It does
compass
have a
on
fucking
that
compass.
watch.
Look.
Mother
It
of
does
God.
on the side, doesn't it?
Yeah, it
Dude.
does.
Finally, we can do cardinal
So
direction.
you'll be able to
all
press
that.
it,
Firm.
right? And your
There's a
animation.
guy to my east, and he blacked my leg.
Yeah.
Here's what's gonna blow everybody's mind is we're gonna get into we're gonna do the first raid, the compass. We're gonna look at it, and they're all be like, "That's the wrong direction. I thought it was like every direction."
That's
we
only
used to
gonna
go was
happen
all
on
right."
shoreline.
And then the
Upside
groups are
down.
gonna rage.
Upside down.
And then all the clans are gonna rage. You know, I had it differently in my head. Delete the compass. Delete the compass.
To relearn every map. No.
Ooh.
Just
Really?
another helmet.
I'm about to say, don't we already have that but green?
Yeah, it's pretty like.
Oh yeah, that is kind of similar to the green
Yeah.
one. Huh? That.
Yeah. I forgot the name of it. It's that newest green one you just added. I don't remember.
It's got the little
TC
like a little.
something.
Yeah, the TC 2002, right?
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
the
yeah,
one.
yeah.
That's the one.
It looks a lot like that one.
I mean, this has
red-
like
the-
these the wiring or whatever.
Well, the TC's got a little bit of an ear cover on the top too.
Yeah,
That looks
yeah,
totally.
yeah. All right.
Monocle metal thing.
Wait.
Oh, dude, someone has a Labs card emote. What? Is that one of you guys?
I think it's Tweak, right?
I think
Does
it's
have
Tweak.
it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Tweak's got a red one, right?
Oh, is that a care packet? Airdrops.
Airdrops.
You're
no
kidding me,
way.
dude.
Oh,
You're
here goes
fucking
the
kidding me,
neighborhood.
dude.
Let's
Airdrops.
go!
Are you kidding?
Dude, imagine a fucking
That-
airdrop
that is
I'm
hype.
so stoked about
on
that
the
one.
middle
That
of
is hype.
reserve.
That is gonna make so
Bro.
much PvP. Holy crap.
And
Yeah.
Gluhar
Dude.
going
I
for
see
your
right
little
here.
wee baby head, and then the cultists revive him, and then you gotta go fight him all over.
I'm actually,
That is
I'm so
sweet.
excited about that one.
Yeah,
That's
I'm
awesome.
I'm
All
kind
I
of
see
That's
right
super
there is
dope, dude.
you shoot the flare up, that thing drops down, and I sit inside a building with a scope and just wait for people to walk up.
Oh man.
Nikita, please.
That would be the
A few
scary-
words about the
Nikita.
airdrop, man. Come on.
Yeah, let's see.
Like
Can you tell us a bit more?
you described almost everything.
Okay.
We want. Okay.
Except the Gluhar getting revived, right?
This ain't our first rotate.
It will be
So-
like something like events. So I think they will be able to actually drop for some random moments during the raid, at like total random places.
Yeah.
And the second one, you will be able to actually call the air, like apply drop with the flare.
That's
So-
fucking dope, dude.
So,
That's what I
uh,
like.
The one without the flare, is that one going to be like announced to the server in some sort of way with like or is that something you just have to like spot with your eyeballs?
Yeah.
Maybe you hear the airplane fly over.
Yeah.
Who knows?
Yeah, something like that.
Okay, he's in Spartan armor. Oh, it's lagging, isn't it? Yeah, there we go.
There it goes.
Yeah.
Oh, we're
Got a
finally gonna
bit
get
of a
plates
delay.
to put in
Plates,
the plate
yeah.
carriers.
For me personally, it's like the like one of the biggest features this year. Customizable rigs, customizable like rigs, but you will be able to actually do your like total cool tactical setups with different pouches. You can replace armor plates. It will be pretty cool. Like a really hard task to do, but it will be like really interesting. For me personally, I think it's the most favorite thing in the game. One of the most favorite things in the game.
Does this
How,
Спасибо огромное. Мавиба.
Is that going to mean more scrolling, or is there?
You will.
or is
I
it gonna?
think-
Okay.
Yeah, the concept is pretty cool. I drawn it by myself. Like I for almost 2 weeks I designed the concept, and you will see when it will like when we will do something. You will see how it will look. I think it will be pretty cool.
Okay.
Is it gonna be all out of raid, or will you be able to like trade shots with a guy and then take a plate
his
out the
stuff.
back of his vest and put it in your front?
You will be able to take plates, yes, but you will not be able to like manipulate and like withdraw like the pouches, like remove them or change them. The pouches system will be just off raid.
So you can pop a guy in the face and then go over and take out like 5 plates out of his vest and put them in your bag and then
Yes.
take them out.
Then you use them when you're
yeah.
Okay.
Yep,
That's gonna
pretty
be
cool.
sick.
Fix your
That's
armor on the
interesting.
fly. Wow. Yeah.
Okay, a rat's universe just got way bigger.
Uh-oh.
Huh.
Oh my god. I just want to know, are you gonna change all the AVS and stuff? You know, the armored rigs.
Yes.
They're all gonna get reworked.
Yes, everything will be reworked, and especially when we will just like introduce the feature, we'll still have the old rigs in the game too, just to have some quick solutions. You buy, you go ahead and like play a raid, but like during some time before release, by release, we will remove all the preset stuff that we have right now in the game, and we'll make it just like you will be able to configure it by yourself, and I think like it will be really
Won't that take a lot of rebalancing though? like you said you're going to keep the old vest in, but I also heard you say
Yes,
with the
I
new-
think there will be some like janky moments, like it will need to be like temporarily balanced on some way.
yeah.
More night vision.
Yeah, it's like really old
Night
school.
Yeah.
Like many new night visions and thermal scopes are coming too.
I do like the ones that have two lenses because the field of view is so much wider.
Two lenses.
Sacker, did you just make a face at
whatever.
thermal scopes or just a face?
Yeah.
Thermals. Oh man, yeah. Don't get me started on the thermal. Please take them out of the game.
He just tells you he's adding more.
No.
What he just said, he's like, "Yep, we're adding more thermals, brother."
Wait, oh my god. Why does it have
Actually-
numbers?
This is not a weapon. It's a special device
Is it a
called
fish scaler?
like no, it's a special device for conducting like
Interrogations?
no rescue conduct rescue operations. Or something.
Oh, okay.
It's more like a machete with the like it's many
Like survival.
More
Or in
diversity.
Tarkov.
yeah it's not it's more like tool, not a weapon, but it looks dope. Tool, not a
Go to
weapon.
escapeFromTarkov.com,
Dope, you
PKC.
know?
It
You
does
can
look
tell
dope.
me that
Log into your account and then
saving
link it.
people,
Be for killing
Yeah.
motherfuckers, but
especially that the saw side, definitely going to be using that. That's for
Yeah.
Okay, that's it. Wait, there's more on the other side. Let's play a video first.
There was
This.
some funny pictures. Where
Yeah,
the
yeah,
funny
there
pictures?
are.
Бись. ЗП одному разработчику заплатили. А 2 аккаунта забанили, да? То есть тебе придется аккаунт купить, еще новый. То есть, ну такая вот система. Ну, я не знаю точно, но там... Я думаю, что там крыса, короче, сидит на сайте.
I like that. I like that a lot. He looks very happy in the Alton and also with the coffee, especially the coffee, really making his day.
you can't not be happy in the novel.
Exactly. Can't hear a thing, but you're still smiling, right?
Exactly.
Oh wait, I have some fucking questions about this.
Oh,
Oh, hell yeah.
you should guess. Actually, I will.
Oh,
Yeah, it's
Interchange,
okay,
yeah,
yeah,
dude.
that's on interchange.
Yeah,
Look,
it's
that's
a-
in between tech and
That's second floor. Yeah, that's
So,
near tech light and all
Will
that.
there be items that you have
The
to get to
functioning
access these machines?
They will just like decorations. But
Oh come on!
Oh,
Imagine
okay.
if you could put a Bitcoin in, like a coin. and
Yeah,
then
yeah, it starts
you
making
play.
noise.
You gotta make it stuffed Tetris. You gotta make it stuffed
maybe
Tetris.
yeah like we wanted to actually have this like gaming machines operable, but I don't know, it's too much work.
Gosh, can you imagine
Yeah.
seeing a fucking USEC there just sitting there trying to win this thing from back?
Hey, what's your turn, buddy?
Some hatchling just
that
kicking
is-
in.
The thing is that it is there will be some couple of screenshots about new lightning on interchange, and the interchange will be rewarded.
Nice.
We added new PMC extracts for it, and we did other several cool features. You will see the interchange will be like really great.
Interchange about to be popping again.
Maybe
Yes.
that's like where you need to
Yes.
win a token from the machine. So you have to like put in the Bitcoin and try and win, and you get the token to get the new extract.
A
Maybe just
Bitcoin? You
walk
got
up
it
to
like
every
that?
machine and it's like,
Well,
it's
I
like a
got
looting
100
style. Instead of like going into a bag, you like fucking kick an arcade machine. You know what I mean? So you just-
yeah.
Killa has all the tokens in his pocket.
Oh, that's awesome.
that would be fucking
Yeah,
cool.
that would
dude.
actually be cool.
That would be cool.
You would have to
I think-
spawn way more than.
Is in the 12.4 this interchange update will be live, and I think I'm pretty sure that that time when you will open the Kiba store, the alarm will sound, and it will
shoot.
draw not only Aquila, it will draw also Raiders too.
Oh my god, yes, dude. The
So
interchange
like
is gonna
rushing
be
Kimba
nuts,
is gonna
bro.
be a fucking task now. dude. It's
Nikita,
going down.
are you guys planning on changing the loot in the store, or are you gonna keep it kind of the same the way it is now?
We are changing it too. Yes, we're changing it, and we balance it. Like it will be a good iteration of actual like improvement, overall improvement of interchange location. There will be events. There will be some cool like switches and stuff. You'll be able to open
Dude,
new
just
stuff.
like making it reserve. Oh, I
Yeah.
love it.
Yeah, like the idea to have more interactive things like on reserve.
Yeah, that's so cool. That's gonna be fun, man. Fuck that.
So from the
That map is
pictures.
just loving, you know.
Okay, let's watch the like quick like movies clips.
Mm-hmm.
I'm so happy about that. I have no idea.
This is a new shotgun.
Mossberg.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh damn, he spotted that quick.
I have the file named.
I bet you the iron sights are gonna be pretty impressive, too.
Okay. The other one. How many people wanted this one? Come on, play already. There we go.
Oh, they've been screaming for the 19.
Is that 1911?
Yeah, because they're finally putting 45 in the game.
And
Very
there will
good.
be like I think there will be several versions of it.
Oh shit, they're adding llamas.
What the?
I don't
Wait
know.
a second.
I don't
There's
know.
gonna be
dude.
dogs?
I do
That's-
Yo,
not
Killa
know.
has an attack dog with him now, dude. Forgot to
Oh,
tell you.
please.
Wow. His
The
name
dog
is
has the
Fluffles.
Nice
Okay.
work.
Okay, this,
Oh, we
this
can
is an awesome
finally
fucking mechanic,
prone
dude.
lean.
This
Thank
is
Dude, that is gonna be so sick.
So good.
yeah.
Tell me we can roll as well, please.
Yeah,
tell
the
me.
next step is
Not yet,
roll,
not
dude.
yet.
You gotta be
Oh,
able to roll,
please
dude.
roll.
that's
Yes,
really
please.
cool.
That looks fucking
That
wild.
looks
Also,
so much
another-
more fluid, though.
Another good one would be where you roll onto your back, so you're aiming down at your own feet. So it's really annoying when you're
Ah,
prone
yeah.
and you hear someone behind you, and you have to do like a slow shuffle to spin around
Yeah.
or stand up.
Oh yeah. I feel you.
I
on
think-
that.
I
think
Yeah,
you
you're
can
talking
do that
like
in
more like
Siege,
Rainbow
right?
Six style.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
in
Daisy has
Siege.
it too. Yeah.
That will be like a new mechanic of it. Like we will
Nice.
add some new movements like during prone. Yeah.
Dude,
So
that's
the,
clean.
It's gonna turn the hatchlings and moslings into fucking rolling moslings, you know? Roslings.
You just see him rolling along on the ground now, staying in the grass.
Yeah.
That's what even Pesley just said that in the chat. He said, "Are we playing RS6 or what, dude?" Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's gonna be sick.
Yo,
So Moses.
we got WTF Moses. What's up, dude?
What up, dude?
What's up, Moses?
What's going on?
Wait, is he on? I don't think he's on Discord.
I swear I saw.
He's
Veritas
only on
too.
Zoom. Yeah.
He's not.
He's
in
not.
Discord.
He's not on the Discord
He's on
channel. It's
Discord,
just
yeah. Let him just
Okay,
pose for a
gotcha.
bit. Don't worry. Dudes, what do you think? What do you think about the leaks?
The airdrops. That's high.
Interchange.
The
One
airdrop.
That's hot.
Yeah, that's gonna be
That's
nuts.
so
dude.
sick. Hey, I want to know something actually. What's going on with VoIP? I'm hearing rumors on it being added and not being added. Is that
Please
a
no.
possibility? Is that something you guys are leaning?
still questionable because
That's a tough
There-
choice. You know what I
It
mean?
Yeah,
is.
it's
It is, dude.
of course we can like this is a pretty huge amount of work and we can add this. We can take some time to actually add this properly like it should it should be in such kind of games as EFT. But there is like I just like saw many streams, many games with VoIP just to get the point, and they usually like play some shit through their VoIP and just roaming around the map. They break the immersion, and it's like it's not cool. And
But also,
I
people
mean,
can abuse it, right? Like
we
people
would
can
hear
make a
a lot of hard
soundboard
bass.
on a stream
Yeah.
deck.
That's what he's saying.
and
That's
they
what
can
he's saying.
just play
They'll
a
just run
sound
around
as
the
if they're
map and just like
reloading or
play
something.
music. And
Exactly,
stupid
like
stuff.
most people turn it off.
yeah, they play like some Nazi marches or something like.
Yeah, they'll do some stupid shit for it,
Yeah,
especially
yeah.
on streamers. So yeah, I
And
feel that.
it's really hard to actually to control and ban these people because we will not have any exclamation marks or like.
Теперь мы видим, что они действуют сообща.
Mute.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, it
you
seems
could,
like
yeah,
it's definitely there's
an intelligent report system. We can do all the stuff, but right now I'm still thinking about is it needed or not right
It's
now.
good that it's acknowledged though that there is it is a double-edged sword. It's not just a black and white. Look, let's add void. You know, it's
100%.
better. You know what I mean? Like that.
You know, people
So I
start
feel that.
post like, no VoIP, yes, we need VoIP, no, we don't need VoIP.
The other danger is a lot of games that add VoIP don't do it very securely because they don't want to run the bandwidth through their own server. So they have peer-to-peer VoIP, but then people can run Wireshark, and if they're on the same stream as same server as a streamer, they can just start talking on VoIP and then just Wireshark it and get your IP and DDoS you. So unless you're going to run it through your own server, which is more bandwidth cost to you, and 90% of its usage is going to be trolling and wasted. Like it's
I mean, you're not ever going to use it for your teammates, right? Unless you're in like a looking for group thing. You only use it to talk to the enemy team, to troll, to talk shit. You know what I'm saying? Because if you use it and you're on your team, I mean, you're going to be giving away positions, right?
Yeah.
Like the idea to have any like VoIP functionality in the game is a really good thing for me, but just in terms of radio sets. Like the radio sets in the game with the VoIP to actually have like the radio set conversations, it's realistic, and it's possible to actually to transmit audio files through it, kinda, and it will be good to have this kind of VoIP, but through the radio sets. So that kind of feature will definitely be in the game.
You could maybe do a frequency system where you choose a frequency,
and
then record a voice command for all the voices in the game to count from 1 to 10. And if you want to talk to someone who's the other side of a wall, you could be like 2, 1, 5, and you both get your radio and go to channel 2 and 5. And then you can talk.
That's a really good idea.
We already recorded that 4 years ago. We have lines for sex and beers like channel 4, channel 3, like radio silence and stuff.
So wait, how do the bears say it? Are they saying it in Russian?
Yeah, they say it in Russian, of course. You need to learn Russian, Summit. Come on.
You gotta learn Russian. There you go.
For like the simple things like numbers, like 1, 2, 3 is pretty easy to understand. Like 1, 2, 3. But to have the actual like proximity-based voice VoIP in the game will be questionable, will be controversial. Possibly it will have a lot of different kind of problems with that.
It sounds like the radio system is the way to go, though. You know what I mean?
Like
that would be cool. It sounds like it's just something needs to be thought of, like you said, like of control, something with control. Right?
It'd be cool if you could kill a guy in a squad and take his radio and then talk shit to his teammates. Like,
if it was still on the frequency.
Yeah, where you at, motherfucker? I'm getting you. That would actually be fucking cool.
Right? You just planted a bug, dude. Something will have to be made. All right. Yo, you guys on Discord now? Moses? Red?
Hi.
Hey. What's going on?
G'day. How's it going? I should be here as well.
Yeah. You're loud and clear.
Hello.
What's up, guys?
So, personally, how's Europe?
I love it here. Better internet, full servers.
You know, the thing is that actually, I don't want to say it right now, but I think we will participate in TwitchCon.
Ooh, nice.
Like really huge. Like it will be.
That's awesome.
Really huge.
Yes.
Yeah. So you guys, and like it's not like 100%. There will be some, of course, there will be some news about it, but if it will be huge. We will be like over there. I will be over there. So it's really cool. And we'll be in Amsterdam.
The one in NA, right? Over your Lada, right? You're going to be bringing your Lada over, and we're going to go cruising in your Lada.
Who knows? Maybe.
Wait, what the heck are you saying? What is that a car?
Yeah,
Lada, yeah.
Dude. You know,
Eastern European, dude.
We should all cram into one Lada.
Okay, guys. What's more? Like, give me your thoughts. Like,
all right, the guys.
What's going on with doors? I got a question about doors.
Doors?
Okay. Yeah, I got a question about doors. Okay. When you close a door, I understand how it closes, like, you know, slowly because of the difference between closing and breaching. But it doesn't bug any of you guys that you close a door and you have to sit there and stare at it for like a second and a half before you can get the option to open it back up.
There's
Like,
a
the
little
other
bit.
day,
There's a
he
slight
yesterday
delay, yeah.
Threw a nade into my door, and he shut my door, and I was like, okay, and I was just staring at it like for like 3 seconds, like, okay, I'm ready to open it back up now. You know.
If you open your inventory and close it really fast, it'll reset that cooldown.
Ah, come on.
I know exactly.
Interesting.
God, you're breaking our server.
Everybody knows that. Come on.
What about the trick where someone told me yesterday? They were like, "Oh, if you inspect your gun and then change your fire mode, nobody hears the click."
Nice,
And I was like,
fine,
"Oh, okay."
Yep.
I missed the one
write
where you
down.
could hold a grenade indoors for instant with keys. Oh,
Could we also make it that you can open doors and close doors slowly with less noise?
I was literally gonna bring that up. Yeah, be
I'm
able
talking
to.
about like Modern Warfare.
Would be nice.
Kind of like how you can peek
Like when you're
through,
crouched?
Kind of like that.
Even peek a door, just what?
I would like to be able to lock the door back.
Yeah.
Ah, you
still
see?
have
I
the
mean,
key.
damn.
Why can't I
How
use
many
it to
how many
relock
level
it?
ones are gonna get locked in mark rooms though?
That is hilarious. Get in here.
Oh my god. It would be the Daisy moments where your legs are broken, you can't do anything, you know, and some guy's troll.
Saw a clip on Reddit of
Bear trap me.
a guy snuck into the red room, and then the dude was hiding across the hall. Came over and closed the door on him. He didn't have the key, so he couldn't get out for 20 minutes in labs. Just stuck in the room. Oh, he was spamming
that's
the help
hilarious.
sound,
Yeah.
and it was just like caught in there. I think that'd be funny because you have the key. You should be able to relock the door.
It would definitely make some interesting balancing things, but
Yeah, like the idea to have like relocking doors. Like I think it's planned actually, and there are more things planned in terms of doors. For example, yes, breach and clear options, the ability to open door in different positions, like something like this, like you're standing near the wall,
that'd
and
be nice,
just
yeah.
with that movement. So quickly to open doors slowly. So pick. I even had an idea to pick the lock.
like the peephole, the little peephole.
Pick
the keyhole.
Yeah, keyhole. To pick it like, oh, what's over there?
That'd be crazy. That'd be crazy. There you go.
And yeah,
Your guy
so
busts out like a little tiny camera that he puts through it, you know what I mean?
and yes, so relocking doors, also destroy doors with the weapons like shotguns, the breaching doors with shotguns.
What about the long-awaited sneaky melee kill, dude? We grab him from behind, you know, slit his throat.
Yeah, like it's planned. I can say more because I like for the several years we want to add it like quickly, add it sooner, but something happens and we are onto some different kind of tasks. And eventually it will be in the game because we even wrote the design that will like include like many different things in terms of takedowns, like different positions, counter takedowns, and some even mastery with the knife. Different knives will be different animation. Will have different animations, and it will be pretty cool. But again, I think we need to complete like the basic stuff that we still need to be completed, like weapon animations and advanced movement, like advanced movement mechanics, like leaning, droning, and stuff. Many other. Vaulting, climbing, yes.
Throwing knives.
Yeah. I just remembered that the next big feature also will be the overweight effects, and I think they will have the unique animations too. And as I mentioned it on our last Tarkov TV Live podcast, we will have the separate Tarkov TV podcast, and we will show you on the build how the system will work. And it's pretty like game-changing too, because the Pestilence will not have an ability to run with a huge backpack jumping through the windows, and so there will be like many different kind of drawbacks and debuffs for you, and you'll make
More
sure
punishments.
How am I meant to carry out my microwave now, Nikita?
Microwave?
More realism.
Do you have
What do you
actually?
mean?
Do you have that microwave? Or...
No, it's gone.
Oh shit.
You're gonna get one gasoline can, your bag's gonna be filled, dude. It's over.
So yeah, we'll see. I think it will be game changing, not game breaking, but game changing for sure. And also there will be a feature called quick healing, that the service right after like raid ends, you will have an ability to quickly heal for a little amount of money.
Oh yeah,
Oh, that's
you said
nice,
that.
okay.
You said that.
And the
Elvira
most,
is
yeah,
gonna
yeah,
have
and
a
the most
clinic.
interesting.
Let's get some food, water on that one, yeah. Too, as well. Can I get like a water fountain in my my hideout?
Taught me off.
And the most interesting part of the system, then you'll be able to see like some kind of not autopsy report. It's like kill death report, like how you died, like how much damage you've got, the last bullets you got hit and stuff. So it will be like the additional helping kind of feature.
Could we also maybe expand the death screen? Because as it is now, the kill screen just compiles all your victims. It'd be nice to see a breakdown individually.
I like how you say victims.
Yeah.
Well,
like
what do you call them? They're not exactly survivors.
prey.
But
what about kill cams in the future?
It would be good to have some.
Go on.
Sorry, go ahead, brother.
You do think. You do think. You.
It would be good to have at the end a feature or an option to see how much damage you did to the PMCs and then to the scabs, because several times you don't know what exactly happened. You
That's
died
what I
by a
was
scab,
saying,
but you
yeah,
did a
we-
lot
yeah,
of
the
damage to
individuals.
PMCs, and you have no idea what you did. You know, that would be.
I agree.
Yeah, that actually planned, I think.
okay, cool.
And the summit wanted to say something.
Oh shoot, I forgot what I said. What did I say? What did I start with?
You brought up kill cams, and I just think
I
when
mean,
it comes
obviously,
to
it
stuff
has
like
to be when
that,
servers are gone. I mean, when
Yeah,
the
Yeah, you would have to wait till the raid's over because squad.
Yeah, so I mean, like
just goes
after
to,
raid, like maybe like some video footage, you know, so you
Yeah,
get a
some
fucking
kind of
idea
demo
of what was
system.
going on.
Like the
I know
intelligence
that's
center
I know
raid,
that's a
something
huge
in there?
tall order. You know what I mean? I was just curious if that was an idea later.
Yeah, are we talking like a system that is recording all the inputs that plays it back like CS:GO does it to where it plays it back slightly differently, but it's got all the inputs?
Yeah, it's called a demo system. That way, it's way
like
less.
it's a replay system. People called it like the kill cam or something.
Yeah.
Maybe
nice after the
in the
raid,
future,
so you see how they kill you, you know?
yeah, maybe in the future there will be such kind of service from a trader, like you like.
Казна. Эти все деньги.
You could watch the whole
to order video equipment from them,
yes,
or like order
yes.
like
Peacekeepers
yeah.
drones.
Yeah,
Peacekeepers
yeah.
drones flying
And
around.
you will be able to actually see the raid from a point of every every entity, like moving entity in the world. So you will be able to actually record some full like video.
Okay, yeah, something like a PUBG replay editor.
So we can start doing like machinimas, like drones
Yes.
Yeah.
and all that. Yeah, okay.
Okay.
But again, I think it will be like not soon. But
Это англоязычный подкаст, ребят. Русскоязычных стримеров здесь быть не может. Этот подкаст только для англоязычных.
As a balance for loot, it's been interesting watching it since the whole the explosion of the whole Chad versus Rat thing. It seems like all the action is kind of through on reserve within the first 10 or 15 minutes. Do you think that's something that you guys are monitoring or going to change from a balance perspective?
actually, we are implementing the heat map technique. So actually see how it goes in terms of loot, like engagements and different stuff to actually like redesign the flow.
Хули мы его смотрим, ребят. Ну, покажет, может, что-нибудь еще интересного.
Gathering information right now, and situation will be balanced.
Пестила там сам с собой разговаривать, что ли, или что?
More fluent gameplay over there, and not only on the reserve, but on the other maps too.
So what's going on about that point then? With the dispersion of the actual fighting, the adding keys to jackals has really helped with a lot of people going around different places on the map. Is there more dynamic loot going to be planned
Yes.
sometime sooner? Because at the moment that was a really good change, I think, to stop people just running specific key forms. If it was
Yeah,
going
of course, yeah. The loot will be changed. Actually, you should be ready for a total look overhaul.
Сделай на русский для зрителей своих переводов, понял?
Expensive items. So many like places, points of loot will be changed.
Have you considered maybe adding more hotspots per map? Because you think like customs, everybody goes to dorms. You know, shoreline, everybody goes
Yes,
to
of
resort.
course.
There's no reason.
The customs.
There's no reason.
Он отвечал за клановую казну, все сдали ему бабки, и у нас была клановая казна в клане. Но это было...
The next one will be customs, and we will open the huge piece of like the huge area, new area. It will be another like point of interesting related to Rishala boss. So it will be kind of his like new point, and it will connect, like it will connect and build the whole piece between old gas station and the construction.
Yeah.
it will be like
all
a
that
single-
extra construction. Okay.
Exactly.
Will you be able to go up on top of some of those towers a little bit more, or what do you think?
Ladders.
Ladders,
Like-
dude, yeah.
I was gonna offer
Yeah,
ladders.
we need to add ladders first, yes, but again, like there is like the huge where the scav sniper is located, like the huge
Yeah, the big tower.
yeah. But I think if we will have an ability to actually climb over there, we will see like in the imperfection, you know, overall
yeah.
Naked
perfection of
Mosin
surrounding
snipers
areas.
everywhere.
Just make like
foggy,
fog,
you know?
yeah.
Yeah.
Like we will see. Well, actually, we want to add this huge piece of location, and it will require pretty like big time to actually add it. And also, it will not be limited with it because we want to redesign the visuals on that location too. We want to add new lighting. We want to add events like events on reserve. We can, I think, we can even add the train extract for the custom too. So the game, like the location, will be like renewed in many terms, and we want to actually to have such kind of like updates of the old locations every single like more or less big patch.
How far away is the customs change?
It's after interchange, he said. So.
Yeah, so the interchange, like we want to like right now. Actually, we need to make Streets of Tarkov. This is a huge part of the game. This is the most complex and signature location of EFT. This is the EFT. This location is EFT, like literally.
It would be nice to get some proper urban fighting.
Yes, and
Yeah.
right now we are just like drafting this location, making the schemes, the flows, and the points of interest. And the location is huge. It's like no like such games with the way with awaited detailization that we want to achieve. There is no such games, and this is a pretty big and difficult task for us. And right now, the part of the team is working on interchange renewal. So we want to make this location interchange renewal, and then get all of this like workers, like specialists, and get it back to Streets of Tarkov location. And for
You mentioned, Nikita, in the previous podcasts that before we see Streets of Tarkov, you're probably going to be releasing Lighthouse. Is that still correct?
Yes, yes, that's the perfect idea. Like we want to make everything like like in short period of time. But I think we started drafting this location too, because we understand that the Streets of Tarkov will be huge. Most likely, it will be released by part. It will be like enlarged with updates later, like Shoreline, and this is the idea. And of course, we need to think about we need to add more locations. We want to, because like the Lighthouse location is a storyline location. It's related to upcoming storyline quests, pretty strongly, and we just need to make it too, because we need to. With all of the storyline features, but it requires a lot of time. And for the first, we want to make Streets of Tarkov as soon as possible, and we want to renew old maps, and we want to add lighthouse location. So
How many players do you imagine Streets of Tarkov will have at the end when it's fully developed?
if there will be like perfect situation, and we'll be when we will optimize this location perfectly, and we will make something about network optimization. 40 players, I think.
40 players.
Is there any chance it could be 41
Dude, that's fucking thick,
players?
dude.
What? Because it's huge, and these 40 players could be, how to say, it's like vanish in the maze of the city.
I'm going to ask the question that everyone's thinking. How is the service going to handle that when we're
That's the question, because we see how it goes right now, and in terms of like new updated engine and like Unity 2018 and 2019, it could be possible with the new features, with the new network optimization features. I said 40. I think some of my colleagues are just like unconscious right now.
He's doomed us all.
They will say tomorrow at the meetup, like, "Are you fucking crazy? 40."
They're gonna be.
They were trying to bribe you to not mention 40 on stream, dude. They were like, yeah, go with 15, man.
They're gonna wait for you in the parking lot with a baseball bat tomorrow morning.
Yeah, they gave him one job, and they were like, "Listen, just don't mention numbers, okay? Just don't mention numbers."
I have one more question related to development. Now we know that Tarkov is not a game, as you said before in the previous podcast, Nikita, is not being played by 5,000 or 10,000 players, maybe more than 100,000. Have you thought of creating a roadmap, like something like Star Citizen has, a transparent way for everyone to see how the development is going and where we are currently and what's about to come and so on?
Of course, we thought about it, and we even had such kind of roadmap here.
Okay.
And it's like, for us, the biggest like challenge for the lead team, for the strategic like production, we need to make this plan reliable. We actually need to be sure that plan will be like this in the future. That the points of this plan will be done in an exact
Coordination?
Progression, yeah. And this is kind of challenging for us because everything is getting changed. Especially when we want to renew the engine, or we saw that like many players want this, and we can actually add this. Let's get it from the future plans and move it closer. So that's the first one. The second one, I like the idea, and it, to excite people and give us surprises, and we want to have such kind of concealment, like such kind of like future plans that you will not know. So excite you more and have the surprise effect like stronger. That's the idea. But we can have such kind of roadmap just to see some basic things that we want to add, like this.
Exactly,
example, this
the core
things,
mechanics of the game, or the core common features or so. Yeah.
Okay, I will write down.
Unrevealed things. You already do this all the time. So I think, but yeah, just to have an overview, a big overview on what's about to come. I think it's not a bad idea.
And have it like on the side or something, like or something, or like over there. Like the roadmap of production. Okay, I see. I noted that.
Are there any plans changed or like anything regarding like the game?
What again?
And anything regarding the Gamma case? Like, is there anything? I know people talk about that shit.
Gamma
As
case,
in,
like, it was many discussions about Gamma case, and we even thought that we finally do something about them. But for some reason, we just stay. Like, it stays right here, like right now, with the same concept as it was. Like, it still has some minor tweaks.
Well, I mean, you made some changes, right? You can't put the killer helmet in anymore, like some stuff.
Yeah,
you can't go
but
over
I don't know. We don't want actually. I don't want to actually drastically change the mechanic because it's like.
Yeah, I don't think it should be drastically changed either. It's like
Yeah,
a core
like
part of the game, you know?
like the game, like, has its style. It has like even some kind of legacy already. Like, we have some principle for the game, and I like the idea to change some basic like moments, core moments in the game again to excite people or make some reactions or like good reactions. But this Gamma case them is kind of controversial, and we decided just let it go for now. Like, maybe with the next big patch, for example 0.13, with the big wipe, like really big wipe, really not gentle but really big, we will actually have some changes, but it will be like over there at that moment. Right now, you can relax and play as you played with your Gamma case, showing items over there like red Ledix and stuff, and be
Gotcha.
Yeah,
I've been
relaxed.
looking at the gamma issue and the whole hatchling thing like a little bit differently as of late. Rather than try to like punish or prevent hatchlings from just gamming everything and then having no cost associated with it, I think it almost makes more sense to figure out a way to reward whatever gameplay you guys want, right? Like, let's say PvP, if I go into factory and I kill the 5 other hatchlings that are in there, having some value there that, first of all, isn't like, exploitable if you just go in with 4 of your buddies, but being able to be rewarded for PvP, even if you don't survive, right? Like, if you kill all the players and 20 scavs, and then you die on your way out, to some player scav or whatever, you end up losing more than the hatchling that went in there and grabbed a morphine and put it in his gamma, right?
Стримеры друг друга съедают за зрителей. Ну, к сожалению, в Таркове такая аудитория. Я не...
Не переживай, скоро будет.
Что ли, на какого стримера подписано или что?
Doing that would casualize it a little bit.
Just go back.
I personally feel like we need to stop attacking the hatchlings. The economy,
Yeah.
the traders selling limited items. There's attachments on the flea market worth more than the guns they go for.
Да.
Это сделать игру более казуальной.
Снежку
И мне
спать
кажется,
положил.
что нам стоит просто перестать вообще адресовать к этой ситуации с топористами.
бы типа не был, я бы играл лучше его. Вот, типа вот такого. И люди вместо того, чтобы самому как-то начинать двигаться в этом направлении, самому играть лучше, самому развивать свой канал, например, записывать ролики на YouTube, или быть...
Fun
Yeah.
on the market.
Yep.
And
An idea, sorry to interrupt, Nikita, is because it's actually in a testing phase, you could just trial that for a period of time.
Yeah.
But you don't have to do it permanently. Just say,
Of
hey
course.
guys, for the month of February, we're going to trial just founding raid on Fleet Market. And then if it's good and everyone likes it, sweet. If it's not, you can just flip the switch and go back. And then people can just, trial it.
That is the way to go. I've been preaching it for
really good
months, 'cause
idea.
that would shut down all the eBayers. They would all go away, like boom. They would actually have to play the game to get money, so it would change. It would
Wait, explain that
even
to
it
me.
out.
I don't understand. Like, what do you mean eBayers?
There's so many people who it's their job to bot and script the flea market. They buy out all the hot attachment items for quests. They buy out just everything, relist it for 10 times the money, and people are actually buying this Tarkov currency in real life. It's pretty. But like almost. What I'm saying is basically every time you go to the trader and the ammo's sold out, I'd say how many people are actually using that ammo? Probably nobody. They're buying it to relist it for way more money, and it's not fair to people who actually want these items.
If you were to change the economy from what it is now to found and raid only, would that like rapidly deflate the market? Like would everyone just like all the prices would skyrocket? I imagine, right?
Probably. I mean, I'm not saying go that far with it, but at least trader items need to stop being like relisted, or maybe just take the limits off traders. That way, people aren't forced to buy from the flea market for way more than it's worth.
Like, what everybody gets the same amount of items that they can buy from the dealers every 3 hours. The supply would go up, the price would go down, but it would normalize and be slightly higher than dealer price.
The demand for questing would go up too.
Yeah, people would actually have to play the game and not just cheese the flea market all day.
That's
I think
a good
that.
idea. I think
Right now, I don't even need to quest at all. I just flea market everything.
Can't hurt.
Just try.
I actually prefer the idea where instead of doing find and raid only flea market, it's more everybody gets the same fair shake on the dealers, and the flea market stays the same. So you almost give like a dealer status to the items purchased or something along those lines. But I mean, everybody gets the same opportunity. It just doesn't end if you're not there at the right time.
Exactly.
You should prevent the relisting. You mean like if you buy
Yeah.
from the dealer?
Well, no,
you shouldn't have to
everybody
camp the
could
trader
relisting. I mean, like everybody has the same opportunity to buy the same 150 bullets every 3 hours. Like when you choose to do that, it's up to you. Or if you want to do that, it's up to you. I mean, the relisting will still happen, but the supply would go way up, causing the prices to go down.
Yeah, exactly. You would be able to make the choice on whether you buy from vendor or if you just don't want to quest, you just be like, fuck it, I'll pay extra for it.
There's some
one idea that I got from the community. Sorry, Cotton, go.
No, go ahead, man. It's okay.
I got this idea from the community. One idea is instead of limiting the amount that you can buy from the trader, in my opinion, that should be limited as well. What about the limit that the amount of things that you can put at the flea market per reset or so? You know, instead of buying 10,000, let's just say 10,000 attachments for a weapon and putting them at the same time at the flea market, what about only putting 5 or 10? You know, they will not make that huge amount of money with that.
So like the trader limit, but we're the traders basically.
You can't list more than like 20 items per reset.
Exactly, yeah. And this
what happens if you find like 6 fuel conditioner cans that you want to list up, in the span of 3 hours? You just can't do it. You gotta wait.
You sell half of them to therapists and sell the other half on the flea market.
You just wouldn't be able to bulk sell, basically, if that was the case, right?
Yeah.
I don't think there's any issue with people actually having, making, when I play EVE Online, all I did was the economy. I never touched the actual combat PvP side. There's people that would love to just play Tarkov and they'll do some raids from time to time, but they want to make $1 billion on the flea market because that's the part of the game they enjoy. Like, look how big my wallet is, kind of thing. So I don't think ruining the opportunity for people to sit there, maybe like someone sitting at work with a laptop open just selling stuff in the flea market. It's kind of hurting those people that just want to do that side of the game more.
True.
Whereas with like Deadly Slob's idea, it's kind of fair across the board. I don't know.
Okay.
I agree with that 100%.
It's a tough one. It's a tough one. There's no perfect solution, I don't think. Now.
I used the flea market to quest. That was such a big part of it to me. This is my first wipe, so like the gamma container conversations, like you guys look at it from a different perspective, but for me the gamma container was like critical. I couldn't do half the stuff I did in my first questing run without the gamma container as it is now. Same thing with the flea market. So it's like there's so many different levels to it. So complicated.
Yeah. Think about in the future when if in a bright future in the future you're allowed to buy and sell on the flea market either from mobile or if you're like at school or whatever, you're at work, being able to do that kind of all day long. You don't want to limit that in any way either,
Yeah, sure.
Interesting.
Okay, I got the idea. We'll try this for sure, I think, really soon. I just want to mention that it seems like the servers are getting overloaded for some reason right now. And I'm really like, I'm so tired of saying sorry about this.
You gonna press the fix button or what?
Where's your wrench?
Just build more servers.
Yeah, fire extinguisher ready.
Quick question, Nikita. If you allow me one question regarding the servers, a bit more a technical When you find out, so let's just say we had the Twitch drops and the Twitch the Escape from Tarkov community increased in like, let's just say 300% or whatever. You know? How much time do you think do you have to analyze the current situation and then supplement the community, let's just say the US community, with some servers or so? How does that technically work? Do you have a team working on that, or
Yes,
it's
of
just
course.
you looking at it?
No, it's not just like me, you know. If it was just like me, I was like in a, like, how to say, special hospital for like crazy people. I don't know how to say it, like asylums. Yeah,
Asylum. There you go.
yeah. And of course we have a different team. Like right now, they're working right now, and we have the team of admins. They negotiate with different providers of servers. They get the servers, and usually it not takes much time, but pretty common thing that it's just no servers available for purchase. For example, yeah, we have like problematic regions, like low amount of servers, for example in Washington DC, and we need to add them more. And we ask our provider, like, do you have something in Washington DC? And they said, no, like nothing at all, but we have something in New York. Like we have something near it. You can like check it. Okay, we check it and decide like buy it or not, like rent it or not. And usually it goes like this. For example, last 2 weeks we like added servers constantly, and I think every day we add like from 10 to 20 servers per day. It's a really like good and good amount of servers, because it's not like not just like buy the server and like press the button. You need to install everything over there, like, set up the servers and stuff. And usually it goes pretty fast, but sometimes it's just no servers available, and we need to wait, or we need to buy something different, and this is how it works. And also there is a pretty high chance that some hardware will fail. For example, when the Twitch drops just hit, it was like right about the New Year's Eve. Some of the old servers, like the hard drives, like SSDs, were burning, like literally burning, and we needed to replace them really fast, like on live during like this huge amount of players, like that huge amount of players. We thought that at that time we thought that was huge, you know, and right now it's like 5 times more already. And it's always rising, and we even, like, for us the weekends is pretty like a real nightmare, and we always waiting, like, for God's sake, let it be the end of the weekends finally. And we have like the graph of concurrent users, and we have.
You muted.
You're muted.
Nikita,
you're muted.
Like it's something.
There you go. Yeah.
Something.
There you go.
Yeah. Sorry. And usually right after the weekends, it was like a relief, like online dropped like by 30%, because it usually like goes up by 30% than usual working days, and it was dropped like by 30%, and we just like, okay, we have some time to fix the shit of the game. Like we have some time. Today, literally almost nothing changed in terms of concurrent users. It seems like today is another weekend. And
Saturday, like, man.
Damn, like, of course you can say that, oh, like, he's crying again, rent some servers, hire good man or something. It doesn't work this way. Believe me, like, the most advanced people are working on that, and I can say more. Right now, like, 70% of issues is not related to us. It's related for third-party services. It's related for third-party services that fails I think, about it's related to overall high load on that services. So
yeah,
like it's all connected, and of course it's like the card house or domino pieces, you know, you like shake like a little piece and it started to fall and touch the other pieces, and something is going on the third-party services, and something is like reacts on our side in a bad way. For example, right now it is going right now, and all I can say that yeah, it's not cool. Yes, it's cool for some reason, like the game, like lots of players, like you should be relaxed. No fucking way. It's cool, and it's hard for us to actually control it, but we all need to understand that like we need.
That's
to
why I asked
go
the
for
question. There's a lot of misinformation, and I think it's our duty. I mean, I'm a small streamer, but you guys are out there for like years and years, and it's our duty to somehow educate the community and tell them, hey guys, it's not that easy. You cannot add 500 servers in one day. You guys need to understand that this is a process that takes a lot of time.
Here. You must be new here. I just got done yelling at Nikita like the other day about servers, to be honest with you.
I mean,
I'm adding to the problem, you know?
I've been watching chat for hours thinking they can type something magically get drops. There's nothing you can type, chat. Sorry.
Nothing, right?
It's all propaganda. Don't listen to it.
So yeah, it's even, you know, I don't know why, but right now in the office, I'm sitting in the office and we have some problems with the internet right now. I don't know why, because you pop out and I like listen to you and hear some like strange noises also.
That's not just you, that's everyone.
That's just Discord, isn't it?
Okay.
I was getting that too.
Well, didn't we hear? I heard Con like lagging a little bit when he was talking.
You actually just lagged right there. Yep, Discord's lagging.
If it does, just change the region, I would say.
Change the servers. Just change the servers. It's fine.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. See? Discord's got it on lock. We just need to change servers.
136,000 viewers.
That's a lot of motherfuckers.
That's pretty crazy.
When I get the moment, I don't want to interrupt too much. When I get the moment, I have like 3-4 more questions for Nikita. Maybe
you're interrupting way too much. Damn it!
Sorry.
I'm joking. I'm joking.
If you guys don't have questions, I'm gonna shoot. But go.
No, you got good questions. Keep going.
Shoot questions, my friend.
So I want to ask about the suppression effect in Escape from Tarkov. Sometimes it's so off that you're with the back at your with the back at your teammate, and you get the suppression effect. Are you reconsidering having a look at it and make it similar to I don't know, let's just say squad or something like that, where you're like really suppressed when someone is shooting at you and so on, you know, because it's off.
Maybe, you know, I don't know. Like at first we just wanted to add something for the suppression effect, and I think eventually it will be redesigned. Like many aspects of the game will be redesigned, especially.
Wait, how does it happen in squad? Like, what's it happen when it suppresses in squad?
It's like chromatic aberrations and stuff like that. You like the squad is like a really good game, and they had a really nice representation of some effects. For example, the suppression effects. I think it's a bit over exaggerated actually.
Okay.
But it looks cool, and you feel like you really getting pinned down by some like enemy fire. We did it like suppression effects in EFT was done just to be there, and it's
okay.
So it will be most likely it will be redesigned. Yeah.
The thing with suppression, guys, is you get the feeling you have the overhand. You have the first moment it takes someone down. And because there's someone down, and because there's a lack of suppression and that stress that combat stress that you're having, you know, the guy simply turns around and kills you like nothing, you know. And maybe a bit more suppression there would cause a bit more panic or stress, something like you see in a real combat.
You need to be more stressed.
Yeah. The heartbeats aren't up enough. Yeah.
Okay.
We need to get them up there. I have a question. Listen, the most annoying sound in the game is the what is it? The gravel sound. Is there any means to like maybe change up some audio noises in the future?
That's the most annoying. Have you played Reserve? The most annoying sound is gravel. How about the alarm on Reserve?
I love the alarm.
I get a new type of headset that's like anti-swordings, and I can put it on and I just can't hear anything for 5 minutes. Like, come on.
Earplugs, dude. Earplugs.
Oh man.
Okay. Should I shoot them?
Большие, жирные, сочные, как арбузы.
On Twitch. You're the man. Yeah, and it was easy. Thanks for calling. This is the 2-time. Timmy! I appreciate it. It's nothing. Just another milestone. Thank you, Timmy. Yeah. Enjoy it, yeah. This is the 2-time. That's right, 4 billion followers on Twitch. Nike. Do me a favor, send it over, man.
И этаж поместья. Самый малочисленный у нас, ребята, 3-й этаж поместья. Спасибо большущее. Ну-ка, Шихов. Ну-ка, Шихов для 3-го этажа поместья. Или вы там уже в отдельный дом переехали?